Hey everybody, welcome back to the Mark Loeffler Experience. Today we have a special show for you. Today I'm going to walk you through the numbers on my 30 unit building that I bought in Hamilton, Ontario. All right, you guys ready? Let's get right into it. Oh, I guess I always say this at the end, yet guys, if you guys like this, subscribe, turn on the notifications, smash the like button. Hey guys, comment down below if you guys are doing something out there. What are you buying? What are you doing during this COVID-19 world that you're investing? What action are you taking? Make the comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. All right, here we go. 30 unit building. So we bought it at $4.1 million. And by the way, guys, you'll notice black ink. I got the message. No more orange ink, okay? So $4.1 million for 30 units. So that's right around $137,000 a door for everybody doing the math out there. All right. So this is relevant. I'll come back to this. This is all going to be relevant when I talk to you guys in a bit, okay? So 4.1, it's a mix of 26 bachelor units and 4 one-bedrooms. Now, this is smaller than the unit size I typically like, yet the location of this property, it's going to rent itself. It's right by a hospital. I'm going to have no trouble getting good rent. It's by a hospital. It's downtown. It's in probably one of the best areas of Hamilton right now for growth. So again, back to the numbers. So we're going to put my numbers are over here, so if you see me glance over there, because I don't remember them all off the top of my head, and I want to make sure you guys get correct numbers. So we're going to put about $1.1 million down on this. Because we live in the great province of Ontario, our land transfer costs are $78,750. Thank you, provincial government. And we spend money on an inspection, $2,500. An appraisal was about $3,000. The environmental was another $2,500. And because it's a commercial mortgage, we have some financing costs, and they're around $7,500. And obviously we have to pay our lawyers to close this too. Let's just roughly estimate that that's going to be about $3,000. So maybe I drew the line too early. So that brings us up to about 1.2 million. I know it's not exact, guys, yet you guys can see the numbers, and maybe I'll throw the Excel spreadsheet up just beside this too, so you can see all the exact numbers and what that looks like. Okay, so that's what it costs. Cost us $1.2 million to invest in this property. So here we go, 1, 2. We'll just keep a running tally over here. All right. Now the gross rents when we're buying this property are $20,978. Oh, that's the thing. Per month. All right. And they say they get about $360 a month from the laundry. So brings us into what? $21,278. All right. So let's just put that over here. Monthly. Okay, what are my expenses on this? All right, everybody, my monthlies include for utilities, water, heating and common electrical are gonna run me $1,820 per month, which is, we don't need annually. Property taxes are $4,050 a month. Insurance, which I've estimated is about $650 a month. $650 a month. Insurance rates have gone up on multi-residential properties. If you guys haven't noticed, we're up probably 40 to 50% on every building that we own. So I always estimate high. I actually haven't got the insurance on this one yet. Hey, Dan, if you're watching this video, then as you should be, then definitely remind me that we got to get this building going. All right, property management. So I estimate 5% for property management on a property like this comes in at that right around $1,020 a month. Repairs and maintenance is right around the same. So let's just call that $1,050 and we'll call that $1,050. And with that, I have my vacancy, which is, I typically estimate around 3%, yet on these properties, we run maybe around 1%, yet I like 3% because as we're renovating and all that type of stuff, we do tend to have vacancies a little bit longer. So 3% is right around $700. So my monthly on this is, what's that, 220, so 20, 2, 8, that's 3, yep, 3, 8, $10,320. All right, so expenses, $10,320. Which leaves us with a net operating income. I must estimate a little high because here it's telling me my net operating is just a bit over $12,000. So yeah, I did estimate a little bit high on some of those. So let's say net income of $12,000 is what is on my screen. And I'll share the screen with you guys that I have. $12,000. All right, so net income is $12,000. We're gonna put that over here. Net income, $12,000. Hopefully, guys, you're all still with me. I know a lot of numbers today, yet black ink. I hope you guys are still with me. All right, so on this property, because interest rates are so low, thank you COVID-19 and federal government for lowering everything, we're getting a 4% interest only mortgage for slightly under 75% of the purchase price. I think it's around 72, but I'm going to run all my numbers on 75 because it just makes everything a heck of a lot easier. All right, so basically we are getting a mortgage of $2.985 million on this property. So our 1.2 still pretty good. I think we're right in that range still. I think it's around 72% of purchase price. Okay, so as I said, we're getting 4% interest only. So the math on that works out to $9,950 per month. So this gives us on this property, if it's fully tenanted, a positive cash flow of what? Just about $2,000 a month. And for those of you guys home keeping score, you know our net income is $12,000 a month. So our net income would be $144,000 per year. Again, so if I'm going to figure out the capitalization rate on that, all I do is take that $144,000 and divide it by 4.1 million, the purchase price, and that gives me a capitalization rate of just around 3.5%. And again, the cap rate is, if I had no mortgage on this property, and I put all cash, I'd be making a 3.5% return. Now I know everybody's going to say, Mark, that's super low. It is what it is. And I go, yeah, it is. Yet I'm not buying this property for what it is today. I'm buying this property for what I can turn it into. So what can I turn this property into? What are the numbers that I'm looking at after this is said and done? Okay, so we got this 4% interest only, mortgage is 2.985, almost 10 grand a month, and I'm cash flowing about 2 grand a month because I got an interest only mortgage. Okay, which, to be honest with you, that's only all of this is only relevant in the fact that I can carry this property without pulling money from my pocket every month, and I can do what I want to do on this property. So again, I'll put this one up too. And so our projected rents on this property. So our projected rents on this property are $38,500. Monthly before was $21,000. So on 30 units, the average rent is what, $700? And we're going to get average rent on 30 units to over $1,000. What's that? Oh, it's almost $1,200 a month, more, just $1,250 a month, because of the area that we're in and the work that we do and how we renovate the properties. Which, guys, I'm going to do a video on this. We're going to show you what they're like today, what we're going to put them into, and I'll show you the exact numbers that we get after all said and done. I'm usually pretty conservative with my rent numbers going in, and I always underestimate and get usually higher results after. So $38,500 is going to be the new norm. We know that our expenses are $10,000. They go up a bit when we renovate the units. Obviously, we now budget more for more maintenance because we have a higher level of tenants. We typically, we clean more. We do a lot more stuff in our buildings because we want to provide value. So $38,500. So let's say our expenses go up to, I don't know, $12,000. So what does that make my net income now? $26,500? Because again, my insurance doesn't go up, my property taxes don't go up. Typically my utilities stay the same or go down a little because I put in more efficient toilets, more efficient showers, lighting in the common areas is all LEDs. We're typically just, when we're renovating something, we make it better. So we better insulation, it's just more efficient. Yeah, I always say that my expenses are going to go up a bit. My property management expense, because it's tied to rent, is definitely going up. You're welcome. I don't manage my own properties. I have a property management company that I do work with. All right, so $38,500. So if my net income is now $26,500, really I'm looking at this as a cap rate. And in the cap rate in the area right now for a fully finished building is around 5%. So 26,000, how I get my end value on this property is I take $26,500 and times it by 12. All right, times it by 12. So we'll go old school math on this one. So 265,000. Oh, is that right? Yes. Plus, what's that? 53,000. So what's that give us? 318. So I'm taking the net income from $144,000 to $318,000. And at a 5% cap, it's worth 20 times, right? So it's pretty simple math. It's 20 times, because 5% times 20 is 100. So if I do that times 20, now I'm at, what's that, $6,360,000 for my $4.1 million building. Now who thinks it's a great deal? So now I go ahead and refinance that at 75%. Or I take it to CMHC and get 85% of the value on a 35-year loan. And I mean, they're giving out free money at 1.8% right now. So that may happen. Sorry, Kathy. Oh, you call too, Kathy. So I get a lift of $2.2 million on this property. What's it going to cost me to do that? So let's do new value, do 26,000, new net income. Oh, that's messy. There you go. 26,500. New value, 6.3 million. All right, so how do I get to that number? So we have 30 units. And like I said, guys, I renovate these to to a top standard. So I make them condo-like. I put granite countertops in. We're typically redoing hardwood floors, or because it's a concrete building, we'll put vinyl plank flooring in. We make nice things. We don't cheap out. We put laundry in every unit. We put a dishwasher in every unit. So 30 units. Let's call our renovation cost $25,000 per unit because they're small units. So that's $750,000. So I'm going to invest $750,000 for a gain of $2.2 million. All right, guys. Well, I mean, these are the numbers. If you have questions, comment down below. Happy to go through them. I'm going to put up these Excel spreadsheets as well, so you guys can go through them. I hope this helped bring clarity to you guys, and that you guys can go make an investment and do as well or better than I'm doing. All right, guys. See you in the next one. Smash that like button.